domestic violence and sexual abuse. Let's get brutally honest. People are dying every single day in the heterosexual and the L.G.B.T.Q community. Let's talk. My name is Dr. Andrea Sears, and this is my story. 365 days, beating the odds in spite of it all, 2021. Let no one hold you to ransom. This is the torture journey of victimhood through domestic violence and sexual abuse. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, in the 1920s, wife beating and domestic violence was considered unlawful in the 1970s. Domestic violence was a serious crime and not a private matter. Unfortunately, that was not the case for me. In my own words, this is my story. As a teenage girl growing up in Brooklyn, New York, the city that never sleeps. Keep in mind, domestic violence does not discriminate against race, creed, or gender. American actor Robin Williams said, "Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind, always." I'm thankful to God I made it, and I made it out alive, and I'm ready to serve. What do you do when failure is never an option? Recognize that domestic violence is one of the most nefarious and egregious criminal behaviors on this planet. It hides in the cloak of darkness like a cockatrice. Know this: 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men encounter physical and sexual abuse every single day, my friend. The partner or foregoing partner petrifies your every move by creeping up on you when you least expect. The footprint is palpable. Understandably so, domestic violence awareness should not only gravitate towards the heterosexual population, needs to be recognized in the L.G.B.T.Q population, and they must absolutely be in the conversation. And here's why. Domestic violence rates are higher in their population, and they need to be heard too, because they suffer the same entrapment and predatory behaviors from their abusers. Also due to trepidation, unfairness, and differentiation. Writer and author of The Danger of a Single Story, CHIMAMANDA NGOZI ADICHIE, said, "Women need to know that they matter, and they matter equally. Although one might be totally innocent, know this: being browbeaten 365 days is the par of the course." However, I remembered what the great Maya Angelou, an American poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist, said: "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you." Thanks, Maya. After being pregnant for 30 years, I'm ready to give birth. Young teenage girl growing up in New York City, I was a lost soul. Married to a man